Asuka R. Cruz. That how to play video. The audacity of the how to play video showing you that screen and being like, problem?
Yep.
Problem? You know? Complaints, questions, concerns? You know, write them in, put them in the box right over here. This is the character.
Dear Axis.
Yo.
What?
Yo. I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be fucking happier about it. Because, like, so from a lore perspective, but of course, that man's been a long time coming. I obviously was just like, yeah, what are we gonna do when he comes? All right, how are you gonna live up to it? What are you gonna deliver? And like ARK, when he shows up, what you would know and expect is a mage, right? He's gonna be a zoner. He's gonna throw out a bunch of music, a bunch of spells and shit, and yada yada. You know, so sure. But what I did not expect, and to be honest, what we should have expected, is the mechanics are more genre references. So when Exerd came out, one thing that we always see with the subsystems of a lot of the characters is they reference another genre. Daisuke is a big fan of trying to integrate that. So Ramlethal has a whole diagonal kick system that's a reference to 3D fighters, right? Her buttons are Tekken oriented normals with the down forward and the Morbito strings and whatnot, right? Elfelt
was a big gun.
FPS.
Yep.
Right? Straight up FPS referenced character. We see that again with Happy Chaos. The Jacko Valentine, all the Valentines are references to genres. Jacko Valentine is a reference to MOBAs because of Gulity Gear Overture.
Okay.
And the MOBA genre. So they all have these things where it's like, what if we made a fighting game character that was full of this shit? Fucking Asuka is
that?
A card game.
Like, you got pages and pages.
You have 3 decks.
Decks on decks on
30
decks.
cards each. Different distributions. You choose which deck you want to fight with. You draw. You fill your hand. And then from within your hand, you play moves. And within those 4 moves, you can then redraw or shuffle them out. And your whole system is based on drawing random spells, switching them up when you think tactically it's the right move to do. And one of his supers is literally discard your hand and redraw. Shuffle. It's crazy, right? And then from a lore perspective, he's using the backyard, he's flipping through the tome, and he's pulling pages out. And then the spells you're getting, they don't just look like magic, they look like information, you know, which is what we're using to fight. So it's super fucking sick. It's a really cool design. And furthermore, it's probably the most complicated fighting game character design to master ever made, I would say. I don't know that there's...
Yeah, like, is it one of those characters where you actually need a PhD to play?
So the wildness of like your Faust and Teddy style crazy item draw characters is that like the geniuses of those characters learn to roll with the odds and adjust with whatever they pull and create a combo on the fly. But then you see this where it's like it's not completely random because you can affect the odds with your different decks, right? So furthermore, you can affect the trajectory by putting the staff out, which is going to either amplify the speed or curve your fire projectile. There's so many ways to take the randomness of what you have and like, you know, control it a little bit and then put things out to also control the trajectory of it, and all that together for effective combos, plus balancing when you want to draw from your life or your meter to refill your mana. And it's literally called mana. So hey, anyone with Magic the Gathering, what's up? You know, like it that is the biggest brain required to play this character at the highest levels. And that is your send off, your you know, it's not the end of the DLC, but it is the end of the season. They brought in the ultimate character and they made him the most complicated character in fighting games.
The legendary guy.
Brilliant. Yeah. Because he is that dude.
He knows it all.
He's that guy.
Can you handle his knowledge?
With the J's. You know? He's been there from day one. He knows it all, and you have to rise to the occasion of what Asuka Recruits demands of you. God damn, dude. I couldn't believe, like, when I'm looking at it, I really thought it was gonna be like, oh, he's got like a couple of normal spells and then maybe one that is like random, you know, for control. And they went, no, they're all random and they're all draw based, and you have to fucking control your deck pulls, flipping through the pages, you know. Man, yeah, fuck the 666 spells, you know. We got the entire tome of reality to pull from. With the right hand, it looks like he's probably gonna be the most unstoppable zoner. Like, fuck you, Happy Chaos, I don't give a shit. Switch positions.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right?
That was crazy.
It feels like he'll be the most oppressive zoner, and then he runs out of mana, and then he dies. So, like, when you run out of mana, all damage you take is massive, and you just melt. So it's like you have to choose to sacrifice some life to get your mana back up, to then keep going in, or to just not die as fast, you know. Trade off some life to not trade off some life, essentially. It's super interesting.
There might be some of those projectiles that you can destroy with physical attacks.
Possibly.
From what I saw in the Giovanna match. I think she kicked through some of those cubes, and I was like, oh, okay, some of them are like maybe not projectiles, they're like hitboxes that you can destroy.
But are you really going to rely on that?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff coming, huh? There's a lot of cubes coming.
Guess what, Gulity Gear fans? You might be thinking, like Reggie did right before we sat down, and going, oh, I'm not going to play that. That's crazy, right? That's beyond my scope. I don't have a PhD.
I can't do it. Nope, I don't have it. I'm not Dr. William Strauss from the University of Washington.
I have not gone to med school. I don't think I can play this character. That's fine. Don't play the character. Now fight the character and not know what all those icons are and die. Because guess what? If you want to play this game,
you gotta know this game.
You have to know what those icons are so that you know what's coming, so that when you see it pop up in the bottom, you're aware, right? Furthermore, the fact that he can do the super that switches decks mid-string. He's mid-combo, does it, pulls the pages up, reorganizes, and then continues the combo. Bitch, you better learn what every one of those icons are and how many of them are left in the deck.
Are you good at counting?
What has he used so far? Has he done the switch? Great. He has one more switch left. Has he done the pull? Okay, cool. That one's gone. But he's got 6 cubes, and he's got the overhead as well.
And you're out of counter spells.
Okay, he's used both overheads. I don't have to worry about blocking high anymore from full screen. Bruh, like, everyone, even if you don't play him, everyone's gonna have to kind of know what he's capable of, and you're gonna need to recognize at least those icons and what they do. You know, learn this matchup. Good luck. What a fucking parting gift, man. What an unbelievable parting gift. Yeah, it's just heavy mob through the whole thing, Solidus. Yeah, no problem. That's it. Yeah.
Heavy Mob is back.
That's
Heavy Mob is back.
Unga, my bunga. Like, this is the opposite of Unga Bunga in every possible way. You know?
Changing pages and just these.
God damn, dude. All the brain cells, every single brain cell inside of Asuka required. Oh my god, man. I'm so fucking stoked to see what other people are gonna do, you know? And the funny part is, like, people who are like, yo, I play FF14. I've seen this before. You know? Like, people who play card games, people who play MMOs are just like, oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Right. You know? But the difference, I suppose, is that here, well, no. You have to do the rotation within the right period of time, and there's a window in which you have to go from here to here to here. So, you know, there's timing, I suppose, involved. But, like, in this case, there's a little bit of impromptu. The rotation is not set, right? You have to use your instincts to optimize whatever the fuck you're throwing at them. And if it lands, converting with I don't know what's coming next. Yeah, like, do you understand? Like, I'm trying, like, imagine, right? You do like 2 things, and then you have 2 spells left, and then you land the next spell, then you do a button, then you land your last spell, and you don't know what's coming next, and you have to somehow convert that damage. You know? Oh god. All right.